Hello my friend, welcome to Incidental Electronic channel. This is Uncle Misha. Well, today we have very interesting subject on my bench. This is Nikkor S2474S. And as you see, it has some holes in it. So this is a lens which belong, let's say, to my friend Mikola, and it has clearly a problem, as you see. So this lens had a little bit of a tumble and looks like it's completely inoperational. So what we're gonna do today, we will try to repair this lens. I have some history of repairing optical equipment, and I would like to take a chance on it. I do believe we can fix it, well, at least to some extent. I do not have any Nikon Z cameras which would be compatible with this Z mount, but we will figure out something. At least we have to first analyze what's happened to the lens. So if you want to follow my journey, stay with me. Let's see what we can do. Okie dokie, so let's remove the hood. Oh man, let's what way this thing oh, okay, here it's unscrewed. So lens cap. Okay, looks like we have the aperture which actually is stuck in a certain position, because it's certainly not supposed to be like that. This is like a 7-blade element, 7-blade aperture. Looks like if you look at the front, it seems to be okay. This is not optical stabilizing lens, which is good. Otherwise, the insides would be fairly complicated. And another thing, it's different from Canon. So Canon, it's unscrewed this way. In Nikon, it's unscrewed that way. So, all right. So let's take some gloves here, and let's continue digging into the lens. I'm gonna take gloves just to make sure I'm not gonna, like, leave my fingerprints all over the glass. Yeah, it looks like I need clean gloves. Okay, so already if you look here, you see a little bit of a problem. So this rear element is completely crooked, so we need to fix that. Okay, let's start. So I do have my Japanese screwdrivers, because this is Japanese lens and it's definitely requires Japanese gear. So first of all, we need to remove the bayonet mount. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay, not enough. Well, with this screwdriver, too big. This screwdriver. All right. I'm going to be collecting all screws into this container. Ideally, I would like to have a separate container for separate screws, but unfortunately, I don't have anything like that ready or handy. So far, this is quite similar to Canon. Okay, now I have to unscrew a few screws in this area to free the retainer here, because now it's still not coming. All right, well, let's try to use this time again this screwdriver. Okay, this time it works. These are, oh yeah, oh my god. So this unit is already just coming out. Well, how? Okay, anyways. Okay, let me see. Because this, we need to free this guy. So this guy is like data contacts. My god, super tiny. So they are different, right? Some of them are self-toppers, like this guy. Tweezers, let's get some tweezers. Will be helpful. But some of them are not self-toppers. So whatever goes in plastic is a self-topper. Whatever goes in... Okay, this screw goes in plastic too. Yeah, I'm curious what this one tiny one for. Alright, so now we can lift. I'm gonna use plastic just for safety. Plastic tweezers. Alright, so this is a retainer ring. Alright, now we can free all this unit. Oh, not there yet. So now we have to disconnect this teeny tiny. There is a teeny tiny connector here. We have to disconnect it. It's really hard to grip this thing. This is actually why I have these tweezers, but still not cooperating. Hope it's not. Oh, I see what's happening here. It has a little stopper ring there. Stopper. It's like glued or something. Fuck, I don't wanna ruin this. Yes, here we are. Hope I didn't break it. That would be not fun. Anyways, but that's not complicated ribbon cable. It's, is it metal? It's really hard to tell. No, it's not metal. Alright, so this is our bayonet mount. Okay, let's dig further. If electronics is bust, essentially this is game over. But okay, this is focusing ring. Let's remove it. Oh, cool! Look at that. This is metal. All right. This is zoom. Zoom is completely Gonski or Stocksky. Okay. So next step would be to remove this electronic stuff and then keep digging through. So this is, yeah. Looks like there is some. Anyways, I need to detach the electronics. It's not straightforward. How to... It's like glued or something. It feels like. Oh, here we are. Maybe this hole is specifically designed for that. But we have another one here, which would be not easy to... Maybe. Easy. Ah, that was easy. Alright, so now just keep unscrewing. This we can keep for now. To get through this PCB, so the black ones. There is another black one. Oh, there's another one. Teeny tiny connector here. All right, so this is our electronics. I'm gonna put it right here. All right. I already see all this stuff being like quite crooked, right? This is crazy stuff. All right, let's keep going. So some of this is aperture controller. I'm not sure which one, this or that. I think aperture controller doesn't need a lot of contacts, so this might be either that one or that one, because this one is for autofocus and like a positioning of the zoom to know where it is. All right, so let's keep digging. Let's just open up. You know, guys, I'm going blind. I never actually open up the Nikon lens, but this is quite serious damage to the lens. So as long as optical elements are fine, probably everything will be fine. Don't escape. So the longer screws, a little bit longer, goes over here. Okay, so this, oh, it looks like it's broke off. Ooh. I don't think. How do I? You know what? In order to not damage front element, I just do this. That'll be probably good idea. Well, when you don't know what to do next, just try to try to look under the rubber, because sometimes it'll be hidden screws right around here. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to free the rubber. But maybe not, maybe nothing, it's just a rubber. But like many lenses have hidden screws and latches behind the rubber. Looks like this doesn't have anything. But we need to, obviously don't have any service manual, it's just going blind here. No, there is nothing. But well, maybe something. Sometimes lenses can be very hard and tricky to disassemble just because the way they manufactured. Sometimes manufacturing is so hard for very compact lenses that have to be like glued together rather than screwed and so on and so forth. So I hope that's not going to be the case here. No. Well, there is a glue line here. Yeah. All right, that was just a... What is that? Interesting. Well, I'm gonna remove that for now. I'll put it back on later. Okay. Is this like a sticker? No. It's interesting, but it doesn't look like a sticker. All right, so my theory was not right. So there is nothing I can do here. You see, there is some kind of like, those are not screw holes, but like something which could be interesting. All right, well, I have nothing else but keep unscrewing. How does focus works here? All right, I see the zoom. So this is the zoom ring. Yeah, it's totally stuck. It's totally stuck here. Unless there is a latch. Is this like a latch? Okay, so it turned out to be, I have to spin this thing and then pull it up. So yeah, we did it. Yeah, and it looks like we have damage already here. So for example, right here there is a damage. Okay, so this bit is damaged, and I don't think it's any critical damage, but it is damaged. And these screws actually, like this screw and that screw, they supposed to be actually securing this guy. So these screws right now, they are completely ripped off. All right, so if I unscrew this guy, I'll show you what I mean. So it comes with a piece of plastic right here, right? Which is from this top thing. All right, so this is broken, and that's the same story with this screw, but the broken piece is still kind of here. How are we gonna unscrew that? Come here, come here. Okay, so okay, when all this stuff kinda... Okay, there is more grease here, but look, it's actually... So this stuff, when it was broken and it was kind of... But all this seems like... Well, except aperture is actually stuck. Unless that's by design, I don't know. But now it's at least moving. Not sure if it's focusing. Not sure how it would be focusing. Unless... No, I don't know. I don't know what has to be. This thing's supposed to be rotating and kind of focusing, but... So there are spring-loaded. Let's try to put this back on and try to see. Okay, it's very important not to damage those ribbon cables, otherwise it's pretty much game over. Because I already have a lens which with damaged ribbon cable. I didn't damage them, it's not me, but I couldn't fix this. Oh, here we are. Wait. Looks like the main thing that this optical element looks like it's not damaged, and the front optical element is not damaged. Yeah, this is broken. It's clearly broken. I'm gonna just remove this, it doesn't make sense. Let me also try to straighten this part. So this broken piece of plastic here. I'm not sure if it's gonna do anything good, but whatever. Okay, now I have to put this back on somehow. Whoa, guys, I think I just realized what is happening. Okay, so you see this? A little notch over here, okay? There is another notch over here, and there is another notch over here. Does it remind you something? Yes, it does. Well, at least to me. It is a bayonet. And now there is another big notch over here, another big notch over here, and over... Essentially, it's not just as easy as just to drop this one on top of that one. You have to drop it correct way that those notches slide beside each other and then turn. Essentially, this notch is gonna go like this, chick, and they gonna secure that's why I cannot put this thing proper, because I have no idea at what orientation this thing should go. Okay, I think I have a breakthrough. So it took me some time to figure out, but I think I have a breakthrough. So now I'm at the point, so I actually have to assemble everything back on, and I think it's a good idea to start lubricating thing. I have this silicone grease. I don't have any other greases. So I'm gonna use this silicone grease. Gonna also use this microfiber thingy to make sure I'm not spreading silicone grease all over the optical elements. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna clean it up later. I'm gonna like spread it as much as I could everywhere. And I need something to spread it. Okay, I'm just gonna use this, and then I'm gonna just clean this up. Alright, silicone grease is good for plastic, so then I'm gonna just wipe it up, wipe it. Alright, but it's not over yet. So in order to actually do what I wanted to do, I need to actually glue these guys together. Yeah, well, has to stay. This has to be glued. That's my know-how with, yeah, doesn't want to get glued. Damn you. Okay, let's get the fresh one. So idea here is to secure those two things. They will not interfere in the process of assembling. Okay, that's the idea, and then I'm gonna cut this. Alright, so this is like that. Then I'm gonna deal with that rear element, because looks like I kind of messed it up a little bit, like with the grease. Okay, so that's the tricky part right now. So what you have to do, you have to start finding the spot. Okay, so this is the spot. So it's matching zoom 70. We do this and we do this. Yikes, I wanna do it again. How did I do this last time? Oh no, here we are. So idea here is you actually apply some force. Like that. Apparently, you have to do this. Now, we're talking. No, not there yet. Okay. And you see the screw holes are matching here, here, and here. Alright. Now all this grease is gonna be wiped. Whatever sticks out nicely. Alright. Now I have to secure at least a few screws to make sure they are not gonna run away. By the way, it's much easier to do when it's extended like this. When it is up, this element gonna really interfere. So that's a trick for you. That's a little trick. So it took me some time to actually get here, but I think that's gonna fly. Let me at least put 2 screws in here. Yeah, right. I have a magnetic screwdriver because this is annoying. Yeah. Also, I put these springy things back because I took them out thinking they are interfering, but turned out to be they are not. You have to be very careful. Those teeny tiny screws are so easy to lose. I love the screwdriver, by the way. It's very nice. I bought it in Ukraine many years ago and it still serves me. Okay, so here we are. You see, it's actually moving now. Okay, now I think it's time to remove this. Okay. Ta-dams! And what is going on? Oh, that's it. That's it. It wasn't like that. Seriously? Oh, it's a lock. Nice. Take a look at that. 24 millimeters, obviously. This is like collapsed. Cool. Cool beans. All right. So, obviously, rear element needs some cleaning after I accidentally messed it up. I didn't mess it up. It's just dirty in some kind of greasy stuff. So all this has to be cleaned up as well nicely and re-greased because this focusing ring, I think it's supposed to be like this, goes on here. Yeps. Yeah, so we have to re-grease it slightly. This one is easier because it has 360 rotation. Okay. The rubber thing I'll put the very last. It's just irrelevant at the moment. All right. So now let's put an electronic base back on. I wish I remember where stuff. I think that's supposed to be like this. Yeps. Okay. With all these kind of exercises, is memory is your friend. You have to like remember where things go. Otherwise, you can have hard times putting things together. Oh, yeah. Okay, and then another one, the last one, come. This one is easy. Here. Is this it? Okay. Yeps. Now we have to secure it. We're gonna secure it first, and then we're gonna apply all these, secure all the connectors. Okay, so for here, we're gonna use the black, tiny black screws. One definitely is here. Another is here. I think it's supposed to be, usually it is 3, but maybe even 2, because this board doesn't really matter if it's like wibbly wobbly a little bit, right? Yikes, this screw is super tiny. Yeah. Got these greases everywhere, so I have to like fix this, degrease this. Quite annoying. Oh, what are they doing here? Where did this came from? Okay. What do we have here? Do we have any extra screws? No, it looks like there's just two. It's kind of interesting. There's so many unpopulated. Like this connector. No, never mind. This is for here. Okay, so let's just secure those connectors. So this guy may need help in hand in form of the flat screwdriver. Let's take a thicker one. Okay, let's use this screwdriver. Okay. That was easy. This one should be easy as well, because this usually flat ones are easy. This little hole is a genius idea. Yeah. Okay, and by the way, I have to double check if this one is clean here. Is it? Looks like it's clean. Yeah, because if this thing is dirty, it's gonna be funny to have if it stopped, like, gonna be working intermittently or not working at all. All right, we have that. There is another one, tiny one, in a bit of an awkward spot here. I think we can. All right, that's done. That's pretty much it. And I think now it's the most complicated part. That one was hard to put back on. I think it goes here. There is no any other spot. This goes here. Yeah, let me try first. This is still gonna have this crack here. Nothing I can do about it, because I just don't even have that piece. So, c'est la vie. Oh, okay, nice and snug. Okay, now I have to do some magic in order to reach there. Maybe I can do something else. Maybe I can use something like this. It's like doing surgery. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I think I need thinner screwdriver. Yeah, I need something like, Okay, let's try with tweezers, but doubled. Okay, oops. What if we are... Bah! How to move you now? Oh shit, it's all falling apart. Okay, anyways. I'm gonna do this. Just gonna remove the element. Oh yeah, that's so much easier. That's so much easier. That's the trick, another trick. Well, for you and me and for all of us. Damn you! It's so hard. This thing is like not cooperating. Okay, well, I think I've done it. It's really hard to tell. I wish I have camera to test it, but I don't. All right. So this is what we have. Is it a good time to clean the... No, probably not. Not yet. All right, so I think it's a good time to secure this bayonet and the contacts. There's a little, I think there's a little hole here. Yeah, this has to match. So first of all, let me hey, why not going under? Same story. Oh, okay, it's much easier. And if memory serves me correctly, this tiny screw is going in here. Oh my god! It's too tiny. Okay, my memory doesn't serve me correctly, so that's not working here. I don't remember which one. I guess one of those. Yes. Okay, that's very good. Okay, now this goes in here. That's actually easy to put. So this little guy, I believe, goes in here. Nope. So that's the problem. I don't remember where the small screw go, but definitely not here. Oh, I see. Over here. I don't know why it needs to be there. Maybe some sort of stopper. Let's do it in the last moment. We have 4 of these guys. So this guy is to secure this ring. If I'm gonna lose one, it's not that a big deal. This theoretically can even don't have that retainer, like this plastic. Oh, obviously it's good to not have internal flares and reflections, but it's not as critical as any other structural screws. Yeah. It's really hard to deal with these tiny guys. Very hard. One more. Come here on the... It's the worst. The worst could happen, you lose it on the floor. Well, luckily I had this microfiber cloth sitting right there on the floor and it kind of caught it. So tiny screws. Okay, let me use magnetic again. It's just not big enough. Sorry, not small enough. Okay, I think it's a good idea first to secure those things because it looks like it's just keep popping up. Ah, my hands are shaking. Guess I'm yeah, amazing. Guess I'm super excited to have this thing fixed. That's why my hands are shaking. Okay, gonna use the big ass screwdriver for this. Alright, so now it's much easier. Now it's not gonna pop out. So I have to clean this back element, and where is that little hole? And secure this little teeny tiny screw over here. I don't even know how to approach it. Like right here. Feels like some kind of stopper. Hope I'm not gonna lose it. Yeah. Little teeny tiny jerk. Come here. Ta-da! Yeah, here we are. The lens is sort of put back together. What's missing is this one. There is no extra screws, which is usually good. Okay, let's just put this rubbery, doesn't matter top or bottom, what side. This cat's hair is like everywhere, guys. If you are like to repair your lenses, well, yeah, having cat in your house is not the best idea. Okay, well, I was using a lot of microfiber in order to clean up all this jazz, or the cat's residue. I call it cat's residue. All right, now we have to put this rubbery thingy back somehow, just for the aesthetics. I don't think it's, yeah, it's actually provides pretty decent grip, but I have to put it back where it used to be. Yeah, we just shove it. I hope it didn't stretch. If it didn't stretch, it should just go back on nicely how it used to be. So now it's much more grippier. So this is autofocus, which is decoupled completely, and this is zoom. 24-70. Oh, I have some grease marks here. Let me rub this off. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Okay, so the rear element gonna be, it's kind of weird to me have this like latching thing. Yeah, it's still bizarre. I don't have any lenses like that. It's just annoying. Yeah. All right, so let me find my optical cleaning thingies. Lens pens. Oh, I have Nikon lens pens. No, come back. Oh, Nikon lens pen. I didn't know I have one. Oh, look at this. Look at that. It's actually sealed. Okay, well, I have this KNF concept one. I'm gonna use right here. All right. So first, you're gonna use this, brush it off the dust. Then I'm gonna use this to clean up. Ah, it doesn't really clean up that nicely. Yeah, definitely grease. Oh, looks like I need something more substantial than just... I don't know if you see that. I think it is as clean as it can be. Okay, what about front? Oh my god, this is pretty dusty. Okay, this needs some washing. The front is okay. I have a few 72 filters I'm gonna use, I think. So the rear is fine. Okay, so let's just put it back. So I do believe we actually repaired the lens. So it zooms. Obviously, I don't know if it works per se. Well, optically, I think it's okay. I think optically is okay. Let me at least look through that and try to... Oh my god, I found some hairs. Where are they? Oh my god, oh my god. It's a kind of blue. What is that? Shit, how this is... Yeah, looks like the... Well, I don't know. Like, it's really hard to show you. I don't know if it's gonna interfere with the photo. But there's a two blue. Believe it or not, hairs. I have nothing blue. So it's I don't know, some kind of brush. Like where this came from? Yeah. What the heck is that? Like I won't be able to show you, unfortunately. Plus this aperture, which is in closed condition, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I think it's have to be automatically. Yeah, I see two blue hairs. Oh my god. I think they are somewhere in between. They're not on the front. They're not on the back. They're just somewhere in between. I think it's gonna be as good as it can be. So, unless they are here, let me see. No, they are not here. Yeah, I don't like this aperture, but it's only I can check it when I apply, connect this thing to camera and see if it actually operates. Because yeah, maybe it needs some power to actually disengage. I don't know. And this lens is quite dirty, so it has to be cleaned up. That works. All right. Well, okay, guys. I'm not sure what you say. I say it's more or less repaired. So the very last step is actually to take this to someone who has the Nikkor Z a camera and just to give it a shot. There are few potential problems. These hairs that I just found, but I'm not sure, like in order to clean it up, I have to like disassemble way more than I disassembled. Okay, so this probably happened. They're not during my operation, I'm pretty sure, because nothing of that matter I used around the while I was repairing. I have no blue micro, well, this blue microfiber, but it's different kind of hair that look like something else. It looks like I don't know, from some kind of clothes, you know, long ones. This one is pretty short, right? This is not like that. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. And next step, we have to figure out if this aperture is operational. If aperture is not operational, like broken, for example, because of G-force or something, it's pretty much game over. Because I had the story once when I had to replace aperture in Canon 75-300 or 70-300. It was a pain in the ass, and that lens is way older than this and simpler. So yeah, maybe a little bit of a challenge. But we first of all we need to kind of test it with Nikon Z cameras, and then we go from there. This little crack I don't like, but nothing I can do about that. At least everything moves smoothly and, let's say, focuses. I don't know how we're gonna focus because this thing is completely electronical, not mechanical at all. There is no mechanical coupling whatsoever. It's just optically coupled with some electronics inside. So guys, I think that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna put this lens nicely somewhere, and maybe I'll find an opportunity to test it. It's gonna be another video, and yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. If you want to see more videos like that of repairs, for example, of optical things like camera lenses and cameras, please say a comment below. I love photography. That will encourage me to do more electronic photography repairs, like optical and cameras, lenses and cameras, I mean. And yeah, we go from there. And I'll be happy to produce more videos like that. Please stay tuned for my videos. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, like, comment, all this good stuff. Help the channel grow. And please stay tuned for more videos. Stay safe and ciao.